18.
To neighboring Uganda, where the election was characterized by numerous abductions and threats, according to reports. Human rights defenders have alleged election rigging, use of excessive force, and exaggeration of the Electoral Commission register. Vocal voices that dared to speak against the regime and the unfair electoral and political environment in the East African community country have been silenced. Uganda's main opposition leader Bobi Wine and his running mate Dr. Lina Zedriga have fallen victim to state-sponsored abductions. And as Esther Diana now reports, the whereabouts of Dr. Zedriga remain unknown. Listen in.
Election day, January 15th, 2026, Uganda went to the polls under a shadow of fear. Streets in Kampala were a parade of soldiers, internet services shut down, and opposition supporters reported harassment at polling stations. What should have been a celebration of democracy quickly descended into intimidation and silence. A day after Yoweri Museveni defended his win, human rights defenders have termed Uganda's election a premeditated power grab and military coup.
What occurred 4 days ago was not an election. It was a premeditated power grab and a military coup against the sovereignty of the Ugandan people.
At the center of this storm stood opposition leader Bobi Wine of Uganda's National Unity Platform and his running mate, Dr. Lina Zedriga. Before casting her vote, Dr. Zedriga spoke to KTN and highlighted election irregularities and the climate of fear surrounding Uganda's polls. It is now alleged that she was later that day abducted by security agencies. Her whereabouts remain unknown.
We demand for the release of all political prisoners. In this, we demand the immediate and unconditional release of all the prisoners, activists, and abductees.
Now, the Kenya Human Rights Commission is stepping forward demanding the immediate release of Dr. Zedriga and all political detainees. Their message is clear. Uganda's democracy cannot survive if its voices are silenced. According to the commission, at least 50 people died and others were arrested, incarcerated, or illegally detained. They faulted the East African community for congratulating a regime that did not uphold democracy.
A shameful betrayal of the African Charter on democracy, elections, and governance. To the African Union Commission, your January 17th statement congratulating Yoweri Museveni is not just premature. It is a profound betrayal of the African Charter on democracy.
The nationwide internet shutdown was a strategic blackout to facilitate industrial-scale ballot stuffing in favor of Museveni, enforced disappearances, arbitrary arrests, and detentions of the citizenry, as well as the opposition supporters and leaders.
The disappearance of Bobi Wine's running mate is not an isolated case in Uganda. It is part of a chilling pattern of abductions, illegal detentions, and intimidation targeting opposition voices. As regional pressure mounts, Dr. Zedriga's disappearance continues to raise the urgent questions. How far will Uganda's government go to silence dissent? And will international solidarity be enough to secure the release of those who have been forcibly disappeared? Esther Diana, KTN, Nairobi.
Back in the country to education, Martin.